And welcome back, everyone. If you missed last episode, you missed a crazy episode, I want to say. Well, in crazy, I mean that I took another settlement and we started building up our armies a little bit, our settlements, and we got this crazy new general who's part of the Longbeard expansion. I think it's like a quest line or something, where they give a little story of events and you choose the outcome of it over a period of a few turns, and in the end you get a general who's based off of your decisions. And we got this guy called Ibor, and he's got the title Wrath of Godan, and he's pretty awesome. Let's just take a quick look at him. He's got this Godan's Blade, which gives like crazy bonuses to himself and his army. His zeal is super high, which means that he gets crazy integrity and better damage output for his army. Or actually, it's for his commander unit. Okay, but that's still really good. And yeah, so we made him into a brand new army, so we're going to eventually get him as our third supporting army. And for now, I think we're pretty much just going to develop our lands while we wait for the Saxon and Frank War to play out a little bit. I want to definitely take out the Saxons. They're growing a bit too strong and they're becoming a bit too aggressive of all the German factions around us. So once we can take that and probably secure northern Germany a little bit, we can then think about attacking the Romans. I was thinking about it last time. One of our minor victory objectives is to take the province of Radia and Noricum, which is these three down here, I believe. If not that one, then definitely that one, but I'm pretty sure it's those three right there. Okay. One of them is desolate, which makes it easier for us. We just need the cash. But these two, I believe, are controlled by the Romans. So if we go to war with the Romans, we're going to have to fight along the Rhine and along the Alps. So we need more power, definitely. We're going to need at least 4 armies probably to start taking on the Romans. So let's just dive into this and start that process. I'm pretty happy that our Ibor general turned out really well. Just in my own personal campaigns that I play for fun, I was playing as the Alamans and I got him as well, but he did not turn out as good as this one. I chose a very similar quest path and he turned out actually pretty garbage. His authority was like at -2 for some reason, and I provided such debuffs to the army that there was no point in even using him. So we got pretty lucky that our decisions made our general really good. Okay, so it looks like the Saxons have moved out a little bit, but I doubt this is the right time to attack, especially since our armies are still so green. I don't really have much to do in terms of development. We kind of just need to wait and see what happens. I would love to have a spy, but we don't have the building yet. Market stall is needed. That's the thing. I don't think I'm ever going to build a market stall in Germania. I think this province here is going to be mostly our military hub. So yeah, I'm not really going to see a market in here. Our best bet is to take Teleferdum and then build a market there and make this an economy section. But the point I'm trying to make is that we're not going to get a spy to help us here. I could send in one of my armies, do some trespassing and observe what's happening, but then that risks escalating the war a lot faster than I was hoping. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. I'm hoping that they come back damaged like that. That's pretty good. I know they had a third army, which I don't know where it is. But yeah, they definitely had a little battle there with the Franks and did not either go so well, or actually it does look like it went well. Their army here is pretty well. I'm curious. I'm so desperate to find out what's happening here. I'm really interested, because the fate of that war will determine a lot of what we do when we try and take that province of Frisia. Okay, the Roxolanians are dead. Don't even know where they are. We never met them yet as the Langobards. Okay, so we could do that. Not necessary at the moment. Could do that. Get some crossbowmen. That's an interesting option. How much squalor? Yeah, the thing is we don't have any protection against squalor, which is going to happen next turn. We'll be at growth of 4 population surplus, and we'll be able to build a well here. So I'm thinking we may just want to... And I just realized I made a huge mistake. In the last episode, I was talking about building this land for loyalty for completing a quest, like a small objective, and I had clicked on it just to see how long it would take, and I guess I left it there and forgot to switch it back. So now we have this, we've been developing our economy a bit too much by accident. So let's go back to military here, and oh wow, I made a huge mistake. Well, it's okay. We don't mind having a little bit of economy going for us. It's not bad. Since we're sitting this time anyways, we're developing anyways. It doesn't really hurt us too much. So we'll start getting the Roman logistics system chain. Okay. That's gonna slow us down a little bit in terms of military, but it will boost our economy and give us new building options and stuff like that. So that's actually not too bad. So not gonna build that. I'm gonna wait because we need that sanitation first off. I'm just gonna check our family tree here. This governor, yeah, you can become an elder. Just gonna give us decreased construction costs and wealth to all regions, which is really nice. And Yabor does not have enough influence yet. He's a little bit low. I would like him to be at least at 7, but none of my people really oh no, my our prince's wife, she can secure loyalty of Yabor. Yeah, that's good. Okay, perfect. Eventually we're gonna have to fight the Saxons. We kind of need to. They're too strong and too close. And with that fur resource there, they're gonna generate more cash than other single province or single region owning factions. So they're gonna become slightly stronger than the other ones. So taking them out early, I think, is probably the best. Ah, damn Saxons. Well, the Franks are still alive. Ah, damn. She's trying to secure the loyalty of Yabor, but there's like a disruption, and we don't have any of the influence for it. So we're gonna have to just forget it and lose some control, lose some balance. That elder guys, but you know what, we are in the what I call the sweet spot where we actually have more loyalty, which is really nice. So if you probably look at Ybor now, he is at 7, so in the end we got what we wanted. I tend not to like respectable just because of that public order debuff, especially in the early game where your provinces are still up and coming and you don't really have the buildings to maintain public order. That's actually kind of a big deal, especially when you go off for war. And then stuff like this, losing growth and all that stuff, and for only 1% tax rate, that's nothing. I like this one a lot. This one is not that great either. This is my favorite, personally, the balanced. Okay, anything we can do? Yes, we can build a well. There we go. That's going to provide some sanitation and some growth. And speaking of growth, we can now switch off of a resettlement in order to get something, more unit experience for our troops. That's not bad. And the research rate for military, that's not bad either. Public order and civic, we don't really need that. Germania is pretty happy, and we don't really need the civic at the moment. Army capacity +1, or religious influence. Let's check out Germania at the moment. Religious details. So Germanic paganism is declining and Latin Christianity is rising. So I'm thinking we're probably going to want to do this one. For the public, no, not public order, sorry. This one, religious influence. And the +1 recruitment slot means we can build up these armies faster. Sorry, when we're ready to build them up. Okay, we could do another building here. We could do this. Once it's built, the sanitation will already have been implemented, so we can just ignore that right off the bat, and we could just get some crossbowmen going. Yeah, I think that sounds like actually a pretty good idea. We don't necessarily need this right now, plus it's going to eat up a little bit of our food. I would like to build that, but we still need a few more turns for technology to develop. So yeah, let's get some crossbowmen. That sounds awesome. And if we're getting crossbowmen, I think we can just dump these archers here. Germanic bows. Some of our brigands, we can get rid of them. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, light melee infantry, whereas these guys are heavy. Damn, where did I get these clubmen from? I think they just came with the starting package of units. I would like to make a more uniform army in terms of units, so that if we go into battle, I can expect all the units to do the equal amount of activities. But these guys are, they're pretty good, and I don't really want to get rid of them. Okay, I'm gonna keep them. I will build some spearmen though, just for now. These guys here, we kind of need to keep all these guys here. Let's move that in. Get them to move up.
Getting on our way. Ready for battle.
So we got some clubmen. We got our young wolves. We're gonna have 4 levies, and then we'll probably supplement with a couple more horses when we get them. And then the crossbowmen. That sounds pretty good. This is gonna just be mostly just young wolves and spearmen and crossbowmen. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. Oh damn, I should have probably moved my prince back to the border to just spy on the province capital here. See what's happening. Damn, I really, really, really wish I had a spy. Not to even hinder them or assassinate or anything like that. It's really just to observe what's happening. That's, man, it's frustrating. Okay, so we got some more Imperium, which is nice. Mercenary discount, not so exciting. Everything is just constructing. We don't really have much options.
Ready for orders.
Okay, let's get some
ready for battle.
Spearmen in here.
You get to work. Are you ready to do your duty
that should
to
be
the
fine.
tribe?
And then I'll move Ybor here up to the border.
Starting out.
Oh, it's empty. Oh man. Oh man. It's that zone of like fog of war. They could be right there and still reinforce the city. Oh man. I think I'm gonna trespass a little bit.
Getting on our way. Move out.
Okay, they're not there.
Further orders.
I'm gonna leave Ybor there. If the Saxons don't return this at the end of this turn, then I think I'm going to attack them this upcoming turn. Yeah, I think that's the case. So if they don't return, and if I move Ybor a little bit more into the west here to observe, then I think, and if I don't see them, I'm gonna attack, because that's it looks so ready to just be captured by our king. Okay, so they didn't return. Unseasonal conditions in Germania. Bad autumn. Public order -5. That's not good. Okay. Ybor, keep going. Oh, they're not even here. Where are they? Are they attacking Flevum?
Your next command.
No, where are they? Okay, I think this is the opportunity to attack. They're at war with... Oh, that's probably what's happening. Because they're at war with Western Rome. They're probably over here somewhere. Oof, it's not good. They can just come in and attack our capital. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the king in to attack, move the prince south to defend, because I don't know where they are. Okay, so they're at war with the Franks. Let's see if we can...
The gods will have me listen to you.
Let's see if we can get something going here. We will join the war with the Saxons. Yeah. But you pay us money. That's maybe too much. No, still they won't do it. Moderate? They want a defensive alliance.
This is troubling.
I don't want a defensive alliance. I want at least a little bit of cash for doing this. There we go. 300's better than nothing. Okay, here we go. King comes in and attacks.
None will escape. Let them cower
We have a
before
really
us.
good chance of winning.
For the
Gonna move Ybor closer in so he gets some experience. And now I cannot attack this turn because I do not have any siege units. So let's see if we can purchase an onager. There's none available. Damn. That's too bad. Okay, so we're gonna have to
for the tribe.
build some ladders. One ladder should be fine. It's not like they have a crazy amount of troops in there. We'll continue the siege. And then the prince will move here into our capital to defend it. Just in case the Saxons are somewhere over here. Yeah, okay. Just one quick thing I want to check out is I want to check out sieges that are currently happening. There's one there and there's one there, and so the Saxons are not sieging any settlements. Okay. Franks, Burgundians. Let's see if we can trade.
Greetings to you.
Could
I
arrange a
trust you
marriage.
come with honorable words that I can hear kindly.
Okay, perfect. Varinians. Let's try
Well
and trade
met,
with
friend.
them.
This
Okay, non-aggression is fine. Trade. They want our
I'm not
wife.
here to burden you with demands.
She's a
My
pretty
offer
bad
is what we consider
wife.
worthy of your people.
So, okay. Now trade. Damn it! Come on.
Speak plainly.
Let's try and get some non-aggression with that migratory faction, but they won't have it. So okay, forget it. Okay, I want to save our cash. I don't want to build anything. I want to save the money just because you never know what the Saxons are gonna do, and I may need some mercenaries. So let's end the turn and hope the Saxons don't return. or don't attack. Okay, their turn ended and I don't see them anywhere. So that worked out really well. Teleferdum will be ours by the end of next turn. Probably by the beginning of next turn, to be honest. I'm just going to do it right away. I'm just curious as to where the Saxons are. Somewhere here, probably. Political gain. Can't really make a decision about that, so... lose some control, but that's fine. Who is this guy? Why did he want to become a companion so bad? Just boot him. Okay, that's one way of dealing with him. The event was that this guy here, one of our nobles, became a companion. We could have stopped him. We couldn't because we don't have the influence, but we could just boot him out of office once he got there. So okay, so these guys are raiding through our lands, which is not good. That's why I wanted the non-aggression with them.
I trust you come with honorable words.
They're not going to do it though. It's not good. Alright, let's just attack this settlement. And auto-resolve. Protective. Easy victory. We lost a little bit too much, but that's okay. It is a walled city. Going to occupy them. And now we're sitting on a brand new settlement. And let's see where the Saxons are. Oh, the Saxons are right up there. They must have came back, or they must have been on the water or something.
I am sure you have
Peace,
many
they won't have it. They must be attacking, which is not good. Okay, let's quickly repair. Stores, that's nice. Fields, we don't need that. The wicker maker, that could be useful. Get some money. So, yes, desperately need to build this up or repair it as soon as we can.
Ready for battle.
Let's get Ibor behind the city.
You have further orders?
And no, not that. Okay, I think we're good to go. Still gonna keep our money just because may need mercenaries at some point or another. I may just want to pull up a couple skirmishers here just in case, and I think that's it. Oh yes, new governor here. Ermenrek used to be our old general. He's got some levels in him already. Oh no, definitely this guy. He gives he gives like a bonus to research rate. That's really good. And we shall put public order here. Yep, public order. It's mostly Germanic, so we'll get the full bonus. And we want that minus 18 to turn into a plus something very soon. So let's end that turn and deal with the inevitable Saxon retaliation. They must be attacking Flevum here. Looks like they didn't capture it. Otherwise, we would have seen little flags change. I'm very... I get... Okay, so now that I own this settlement, I get to see all of it, but I still can't see enough of the big battle happening between the Franks and the Saxons, so... Okay, this faction here has gone away, and they're now attacking the Romans, which is nice. And we are gonna destroy that because we don't need it. Stores provide us with food anyways. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Send Ibor to spy on the Angles. They're in a really strong position, so I'm not even gonna think about attacking them for a while. We could probably start doing some more development here. Let's get a better well. Let's get some Military maneuvers happening. Fatigue rate minus 20% is nice, and some new unit types is pretty good. They're in a good position. They're okay. Let's see if we can pick up any more trade routes. I don't want to trade with them. Definitely want to trade with the
My friend,
Varynians.
be welcome.
Still don't trust us, eh? We're steadfast. You're unreliable. You should be clinging to us for support. Let's just try sweetening the
honor
deal a
us.
little bit.
There is food enough for
Offer
2
a
armies awaiting
gift?
us when we have talked.
No, that's not what I want. We wanna do a trade agreement, and we're gonna offer a payment, not a gift. 300. Still no. Okay, forget it. We'll get trade with them later. So I'm happy that we have Teleferdum, as it provides a really good outpost to defend against these northern kingdoms here. Because before, the Saxons, their capital was right next to our spiritual, our capital in spirit kind of thing, and that could send some ripple effect if they were to attack it. Especially since it's only a little settlement, it could get really hit fast and hard, and just wouldn't be able to deal with it. Okay, we could do this Great Hall, where we give up an extra 30 food, which we don't really mind, more public order, more research rate, more wealth, and then we get some new unit types. I'm thinking that's what we shall do. Could get this, so we can start building our own onagers. Oh, hold on, there's an empty thing here. We kind of have to do that. Let's get the hunting ground in. And now if there's anything left, which there's not, so forget it.
Ready for battle.
I'm really curious as to how that's turning out. Let's move this guy up here. See what happens.
Your next command.
I guess we can trespass again. There's the Saxons.
Starting out.
Okay. They could probably take Flevum if they wanted to.
Get moving.
They definitely have the troops for it. The Franks are quite weak looking.
My
Saxons,
time is better spent feasting and hunting.
no peace, as per usual. Okay, I think that's it. So I think I'm going to play a few more turns here. We'll probably get to the year 400 just so we can see that objective for be completed. And the Saxons are attacking. How lovely. Okay, so they're trying to attack Ibor out in the open, but we have our king and our garrison also defending, and like look how high that is. That's ridiculous. Why would they attack us? They must have like such weak and low armored and half dead armies, so I'm just gonna auto resolve that. Protective, take his few losses, get some quick XP for Ybor. And now the Saxons are like got nothing going for them. We could even hunt them down and eliminate them and just remove them from the game at this point. That's actually fantastic. So we don't even need peace with them anymore. We can just if they're not there, they can't attack us. Yeah, that's it. I guess they were kind of forced to attack us. They really had nothing else better to do. They, in my opinion, they probably should have attacked Flevum instead of us. Flevum had less soldiers in it. It has no walls or very low amount of defensible structures. And yeah, like the Franks looked a bit weaker, so oh well. They wanted their old capital. Their honor got them killed.
Warriors all.
This general here leveled up. Our prince, let's get... I don't want that for him. Campaign spawning chance, that's not bad. Actually, what I do want to do is I want to go to Tulafurdum, get our guy here and give him that. That's a bit more appropriate. Our general, Lethic, he leveled up as well. I thinking I want to do Raven and some fatigue rate reduction. Okay, Ybor, get up there. King, attack. And they're gonna just instantaneously die. Bye bye, Saxons. Some of their troops. Faction destroy. Now we don't need peace with them. And now I'm thinking that Flevum is definitely weak at this point from that giant war with the Saxons. So we will go sweep in and take Flevum and grab ourselves a port. That sounds really nice. Sounds almost too good to be true. Let's get that wood carver going. Prince here, he's got a decent army to defend. Okay, next turn, guys. We're gonna capture them. Definitely get our governor into a new position here. We're gonna get this governor into the companion slot. I know it's kind of ironic that now we're putting this guy into this companion slot when he attempted to get in there, but at that time we didn't know he was going to be our governor, so couldn't really do anything about it. Just get everyone into position. Let's gather some support because we're kind of dipping a little bit too low. And then yeah, let's see what happens. We will be attacking in the winter, which is not ideal. Public order, perfect. Which is not ideal, but hopefully the snow line is not here. Every year it's a little bit different. And I'm hoping that Flevum just doesn't have it, so we can walk through without having to worry about attrition due to snow. If you watch my Geet campaign, you'll know that I usually attack during the winter, just because I can walk through it without taking any attrition losses, and I actually get morale buffs for it due to their faction trait, the cold-blooded or something like that. Actually really handy, especially when you're when you're the most northern faction in the game. It makes a huge impact. The angles I'm kind of worried about. Illegitimate, damn it. Office secured. She did such a bad job, she lost even more control, which is not good. We're kind of getting a little bit too low.
Thirsty for battle.
Ybor can get some Raven and some infantry command. Okay, we got a new tech here. We could get this, get access to the smithy. Reduced upkeep cost is nice, and reduced recruitment for getting the whole section here of number 1. Or we could do these things here. Oh, sorry, that's my dog going crazy. Yeah, I'm thinking probably that one there. Okay, I'm actually going to stop the video here because dogs is going crazy. Next time we will definitely attack Flevum. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to share and like.